Hiya Novies, it's me, your protagonist Galaxia. And you know what I had last night? Not just one, not just two, but 3 whole dreams. And guess what the funny part is? They all took place in Dreamland. And that's what I had the amazing, terrific idea. Maybe I should review Kirby's Dream Land 3. Because, there's 3 Kirby's Dream Land games, so I have to review them all because I am the #1 Kirby fan on YouTube. Who's the other Kirby channels? There is none. Don't look them up. I'm the only one. So of course, being the #1 Kirby channel that doesn't do any rage bait and I do perfectly good reviews on video games, I have to talk about Kirby's Dream Land 3. There isn't any other games with Dreamland in it or dreams at all. I guess there's also Dream Buffet and Dream Course, but we're not talking about those. Those suck. We're talking about lands. No buffets, no dreams. I don't like either of those. We're talking about Dreamlands. Okay, let's kick this thing into gear, cause I really like gears. That's kind of like my thing. I love gears. The story of this game. So it seems like some dark matter, which I thought we killed in the last game. Apparently not, because they like to come back. Not that it matters, it's totally gonna come towards Dreamland. And while that's happening, Kirby and this blue ball guy named Gooey are just chilling fishing, and they see this dark force guy coming. So Kirby and Gooey are like, we gotta get the animal friends, and we have to go get everybody to stop the dark matter and stop his reach on Dreamland again, cause they don't learn their lesson the first fucking time, so we just have to do it again, cause that's the plot of the game. How fun. The story overall, pretty simplistic as usual for Kirby games, which I love, because, I don't want to read into my Kirby games and know the lore and stuff. I like the stories just being simplistic. I don't like those super complicated hard stories where I have to put lore pieces together. The final boss of this game is just going to be Dark Matter Swordsman anyways, so I don't have to read about any lore or anything or learn anything new. This final boss is going to be a breeze, easy peasy, totally not going to be anything too crazy. Definitely not the craziest final boss in the entire series. No. This final boss is just going to be Dark Matter Swordsman or Dark Matter Eyeball. It's not going to be crazy at all. Right?
No.
Even if there is some crazy lore details or anything, the story is still pretty simplistic, and you need a simplistic story in a Kirby game, because Kirby fans can't read. It's a miracle they're even writing the script as developers for Kirby, because anybody working on Kirby, reading Kirby, or consuming Kirby cannot read. Wait a minute, isn't this totally supposed to be a review of Kirby's Dream Land 3? Maybe I shouldn't go on small little tangents like that. Okay, so Kirby's Dream Land 3 plays like a Kirby game. Wow, what a shocker! You Kirby Superstar munchers are probably like, but the game before it, Kirby Superstar, was super advanced and had different things for the abilities, different moves and stuff, and the game overall felt much better to play. You know what? Superstar is nothing compared to Kirby's Dream Land 3. Kirby's Dream Land 3 is a way more tight experience, which I prefer. So you can get off of here if you like that game more, cause Kirby Superstar sucks, okay? Leave me alone. Superstar always felt too loose. But I can understand why people like Kirby Superstar more than Dreamland 3, even though their opinion is a little wrong, because, I'm the protagonist, and I always have the right opinions. But yeah, Dreamland 3 controls pretty good. Everything from running to floating to jumping, everything feels fine. The game is a bit slow. I usually like a little bit more speed in my Kirby games, but, it's fine for what it is. But what really makes this game Kirby's Dream Land 3? What could it possibly be? Of course it's the game mechanics. What else would it be? It's a Kirby game. It's always the game mechanics. And in Kirby's Dream Land 3, you have animal friends, just like Dreamland 2. But there's more Dreamland friends, so that's why they call it Kirby's Dream Land 3. Of course you have the ones you know and love. The amazing trio, Rick, Kine, and Koo. Rick, of course, being the ground-walking hamster-like creature. Rick being the underwound fish. Underwound fish? What am I even talking about? Alright, let's forget that ever happened. And last but not least of the 3, we have Koo, being the best one, obviously. He just makes the game so much easier. Of course I love Rick way more because I just absolutely love hamsters. Koo just makes the game so much easier. He's like easy mode, I love him. But that's not all, because Kirby has a bunch of new friends. And no, it's not just that crappy TV show that people pretend they like called Friends. That show sucks. These new friends being Nago, Choo Choo, and Pitch. Nago being a big fluffy cat who loves to roll around Kirby, which is adorbs. Pitch being a bird that can fly like Koo, but not as fun to use, but is still super cute. And Choo Choo, the best one. Just look at her. She's adorable and cute. She could also stick to ceilings. And also, I like to chew on some gum, so I have to like her because I love chewing on gum. I have to make it very specific how my joke is working here so you can laugh at it. Okay, let's talk graphics for a second. So Kirby's Dream Land 3 looks pretty good. It almost looks like a dream. Like maybe even 3 whole dreams put into one dream. But for real, Dream Land 3 looks like you opened up a kid's coloring book and it didn't look absolute trash. Like whoever's kid this was did a fantastic job and deserves a raise and deserves like everything in the world. Because like this is way better than anything I could do and I'm the protagonist. Like for real, look at this game. It's so cute! Definitely the most unique looking Kirby game by far. The sprite work looks amazing, unlike Kirby Superstar. Every character is just so colorful and cute, or cool looking for that dark matter. I don't think there's anything that looks off in this game, honestly. And I wish we got more Kirby games that did more with the styles, like coloring books or drawings or paintings like Canvas Curse, claymation like Rainbow Curse. Like, they should do that with more mainline Kirby games, because it's awesome and adorable, and I love it. I love cute Kirby. Kirby's always cute, but I like super cute Kirby, like this. So you're probably thinking, what's the gimmick? That's the wrong game. This isn't Gimmick. This is a Kirby game. I don't know what you're talking about. I know Kirby and Gimmick look the same. You see one round guy, and you expect it to be the same character. What? You think Jigglypuff's the same character as Kirby? But yeah, Gimmick is definitely not in this game. I don't even know why you thought Gimmick was in this game in the first place. That's ridiculous. For example, the Animal Friends. They're in Dream Land 2, and I already talked about them earlier, so I'm not going to talk about them again. But they're basically unique to this game like the new ones, and that's basically new and cool, I guess. But this game also has some other stuff, just like Kirby Superstar. This game has a 2-player mode, but instead of playing as some stupid helper that Mr. Masahiro Sakurai wants you to play as, but instead of playing as a helper, you get to play as Gooey, which is basically just Kirby, but he's blue, and he can still have copy abilities, and he's blue, and he's funny looking, and he doesn't have limbs. He's just blue, and he has a tongue. His name is Gooey, he's blue, and he's round. That's all you need to know. Speaking of copying abilities, there is brand new abilities in this game, which is cleaning, which kinda sucks, but it's cute, so it gets a pass, and that's the only new ability in this game. It only has 9 copy abilities. Wow. This game really does suck compared to Kirby Superstar. I can't believe I'm saying this. Lol, you actually thought I was being serious? No. This game has a whole Animal Friend copy ability thing, whatever is going on here. This game doesn't even compare to the failure that is Kirby Superstar. Just don't look up the sales of both games and see which one sold better. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not real. It's a fake. It's by the government. They're trying to hypnotize you into thinking that Kirby Superstar is better than Dream Land 3. It's not. It's not. Oh, right, the Animal Friend thing. So this game has a whole Animal Friend copy ability combination thingy-mabobber thingy-majigger, where if you have one Animal Friend and you have a copy ability, the Animal Friend gets your copy ability and it does a brand new type of move sometimes. So technically speaking, you have a whole bunch of abilities. Technically, there's like 1 billion combinations, 1 trillion copy abilities. There's like 8 billion trillion thousand copy abilities. By 1 gazillion, I mean there's about 60. But some of them kind of suck. They do not do the same thing as the other copy abilities. For example, when you have Rock on Kine and Ku, it just drops Kirby straight down. It doesn't do anything new. But if you put Rock on my beloved Choo Choo, she spins around and does a little spinny thing. How adorable, my cute little Choo Choo. So yeah, some of them are kind of lame, but some of them are very cool, like Spark Pitch, which turns him into a drone that you can control, which isn't very good to use, but it is very fun. It's fun to see what each Animal Friend does with each a different ability. It adds a sense of surprise, and it really makes you want to try each of the Animal Friends and each different copy ability to go with the Animal Friends. It makes you very curious, and it's very fun to see what each one of them do. Except Kine. I don't want to use Kine. I'm sorry. He's just so boring. I'm not going to be very kind to him today. But yeah, that's what the whole game has going for it. It's like Dream Land 2, but cranked up to 11. But more like cranked up to 3 because they only add 3 new characters. 11's too high of a number. I can't really count that high. Okay, now it's time to get to the actual levels, worlds, and bosses. Whoa, there's bosses in this game? Galaxia, you're really freaking me out right now. I can't believe there's bosses in a Kirby game. That's a little too scary for me. I know, hold your horses. We're only starting on World 1 here. World 1. Grassland. Starting off with Grassland, because you can't have a Kirby game without a Grassland as the first world. I mean, at that point, it wouldn't even be a Kirby game anymore. It'd be a very stupid game if it didn't start off with a grass world. Looking at you, Sonic Adventure 2, starting off with your shitty escape. Like, what kind of game even are you if you don't start off with a bright, colorful grass world? I'm sure you know what grass worlds are. They're, of course, worlds that have grass in them. They're bright, colorful, easy to play through, and they have tutorials in them to show you how to get used to this whole Kirby's Dream Land 3, and how to use some of the animal friends, and how to combine abilities, and just overall how to play the game correctly. And they don't actually shove it in your face like most other games do with tutorials. They just expect you to learn it on your own, really, just by giving you a few tips and probably by reading the manual, but they don't shove it down your throat. Because this game cares about your time, and it loves you. We'll get to the thing later that really consumes your time, but let's just for right now say this game loves you and loves letting you take your time with the game without going out of your way to do stupid things to do it. Because this game doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. It does do that, but we'll get to it later. So in each level of this game, there's always some person at the end that requires you to do something in the level. It could be doing a mini game, bringing one of the animal friends to someone, or not crushing any flowers as in the first level. And by doing those challenges, you get these little things called heart stars. But let's not get too angry about this just yet, because I have a whole little rant to go on later that you guys get to gladly enjoy. Anywho, the Grassland boss, also known as, of course, Wispy Woods. He's my goat. I love him. He's just your ordinary Wispy Woods boss fight, but he has twice the charm and none of the failure. Because once you hit him enough, he becomes evil and starts chasing after you. And they gave him more than just apples to throw at you. This time, he throws fruits and other stuff at you. How cool. World 2, Ripple Field. Ripple Field, it's not really a field, it's more of a water area. They make it more water focused, so you can play the best kind of levels in any video game ever. Water levels! Oh boy, my favorite! But they're not too bad when you actually play as Kine, my least favorite one to play as. But still, why would you play as him when you can play as literally anyone else for the rest of the game? But you know, the water levels aren't too bad in this game. It's not like they're in every level. There's land parts to the levels too. It's not like you have to deal with the dread of being in the water for too long. Well, that is until you get the part with Arco or whatever the fuck their name is. I don't care. This boss makes me angry. He starts off on land, and it's fine. It's fun on the land. But it's when you get to the water, this boss sucks. When you don't have any copy abilities, you can kiss your fun goodbye. Because this boss is not fun whatsoever underwater, even with a copy ability. I feel like I'm too slow to dodge the attacks, or I'm just like bad at the game. I think it's just because I'm bad, but I hate this boss. This is the worst boss ever, and I have to talk about it again in Kirby 64, which I'm not looking forward to whatsoever. It's not going to be fun. I hate that boss in Kirby 64. I hate that boss here, so you know exactly what I'm going to say when that review comes out. But yeah, I don't like this boss at all. I'm so glad to get to the next world. Speaking of which, World 3, Sand Canyon. There's sand, and there's a canyon, so the name is correct, I suppose. Despite being called Sand Canyon, it's more of Rock Canyon than sand, but I guess there is sand, so it does make sense why it is called Sand Canyon, but I just wanted to make myself clear here. There is more rocks than sand, but I guess sand can also be kind of rocky, so don't listen to me. I'm not the person you should be watching a review to. Speaking of which, why are you watching this? Go watch an actual good reviewer like Ant Dude or something. But there is something really cool on Stage 6 of Sand Canyon. You have to build Rob the Robot from the Nintendo Entertainment System. You should know what the toy robot is if you ever played Super Smash Bros. Wait a minute, I'm not talking about that game. I hate that game. I totally do not have 1,500 hours on it. I hate that game. You have to be like a next level loser to have that many hours on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The boss of this world is me, of course. I'm the boss of this world because I'm the protagonist and I'm always the boss. So Kirby just has to fight me because I'm just that much of the boss. I'm kidding. I guess, sadly, because they don't want to add me to this game. Even though if Hell Laboratories wants to add me to this game and make me be a boss of every level and make me every enemy and every playable character, I wouldn't mind. Okay, for real, the boss of this world is Pawn and Con, from the greatest Kirby game, Kirby Star Allies. I can't believe they stole this boss from Kirby Star Allies, the best Kirby game ever. But at least they stole one of the worst bosses from that game. But anyways, this boss is basically just a different version of Lo and La. You just gotta chase them around. It's a little annoying, but it's okay, I suppose. Definitely better than that stupid shark from the last world. World 4! Cloudy Park. World 4 is a cloudy park. It's more like cloudy with a chance of meatballs, which I would much rather watch than play this world. Which is also a book, which I hate reading, so I wouldn't read Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's not even that bad. It's visually one of the best areas, and it's honestly really fun, so I retract my statement. I really like this world. I would never rage bait you guys, because I love you all sincerely, and I do nothing but joy bait all day, because I love you all so much. Oh boy, I'm all positive and joy. Subscribe for some more love and positivity, and totally hit that like button so my like to dislike ratio isn't so bad. But yeah, this world is so cool. I love it so much, because, like, I love cloud levels. I love going up to the clouds. It's awesome. I love that Kracko guy that's also in the clouds. But you might be thinking, that's totally the boss of this world, right? No, it's actually not. It's Addo, not Adeline. Totally a different character, by the way. It's not. They're the same character. That's a debate that they cleared up, I think. I'm fairly certain they're the same characters. There's no way there's two humans and they forgot about one in the Kirby series. So we're calling them the same character because I'm not doing research on that. I'm not getting into that argument. They're the same characters. Do not argue with me. They're the same character. So Adeline, not Addo, we're calling her Adeline. She likes to draw things that come to life. Because she's Adeline, not Addo. She's the same character, so she does the same exact thing. But as her boss fight, it's fantastic. She draws the other bosses from other Kirby games to try to attack you. Like Mr. Shine, Mr. Bright, Kracko, just to rub it in his face that he's not the boss of the Cloud World. It isn't actually him, it's a drawing. He deserves that because he's an asshole. He deserves just to be a stupid drawing boss, not anything else, because he's not important. We don't like Kracko here. He's a butthole. I'm sorry, Kracko, please don't kill my family. After defeating Adeline, though, she just rolls off and explodes. Average Kirby boss. They always have to explode for some reason. Now's a good time to talk about this, I guess. The worst part of this game, collecting all those heart star things. By doing certain tasks in the levels, by getting the heart stars and stuff, you get to free the dark matter stuff from each boss. Because, you know, they're possessed by dark matter. If you didn't get that already, I should have probably said something about that. Like, they hypnotize the bosses full of dark matter, and that's why they're attacking Kirby. Not because they hate Kirby, they're attacking Kirby because they're possessed by dark matter. That's why Wispy Woods turned evil. I should have explained that, but, you know, I'm not an actual reviewer. But you have to get every single one of those heart star things to save the boss of each world from the dark matter, just so you can get the true ending of the game. Which we'll talk about the endings at the end here, but it's the most annoying fucking shit ever, because nobody ever wants to do all that. You have to figure out what combination to do, and where to use it, and how to get it, and make sure you have the ability and the right combination at each given time. I don't want to figure out how to do that. Thanks a lot, HAL Laboratories. More like you have to go back to the laboratory to make a better mechanic. World 5, Iceberg! The next world is quite insane. You guys know those Kirby Iceberg videos? This whole level is a reference to those Iceberg videos. And it's called, of course, Iceberg. Hopefully this level appears in the Kirby Iceberg videos, because it's quite literally the Kirby Iceberg. It's also the final world of this game. 5 worlds? Really? That's not very many. But there is a consistent amount of levels throughout each world, so I guess it's fine, and I am a defender of Kirby Star Allies. I can't hate on this game for not having that many worlds. Kirby Star Allies only has 4, and what I meant to say is, Kirby Star Allies is just the best game ever, and this game cannot compete at all to Kirby Star Allies. Iceberg is mostly just snow and, well, ice and icebergs. The second level, though, does push you through some hot magma room of some sort, where you find Metroids, which you need to freeze to get a heart star from Metroid herself. I can't believe they added the guy from Metroid here. Besides that, there's nothing really too interesting except Chef Kawasaki and the final boss, of course, which we'll get into right now. Or maybe I can make you wait a second by sharing today's sponsor. What? Me having a sponsor? No way! I actually have a sponsor. The sponsor is me, guys. I'm the sponsor because I'm very funny and I needed a funny joke to put here. So I'm the sponsor. Hello, it's me, Galaxia. Have you ever needed a very funny protagonist YouTuber? Well, I'm here. So send me all your money, and for nothing today, I will give you absolutely nothing. Wow, I really got sponsored by that idiot? Alright, now it's time for my super epic finale of this video. So Kirby finally gets to the castle where King Dedede is at, but King Dedede doesn't look very good. He looks very sicky. My poor baby looks all sicky. But him being sicky, he's in a very bad mood. So, like, if I don't feel good, I'm gonna be in a bad mood too. So, of course he's angry at Kirby because he's sick. And Kirby just comes up here and starts looking at King Dedede all weird. Like, I would be mad at Kirby too. After you get King Dedede's health bar all the way down, he starts to float and he looks like he's going to throw up. My poor baby. That's how I feel after playing Kirby Superstar though, so it's understandable. But, like, what kind of sickness makes you float up in the air like that? Oh. Wait a minute, his stomach's turning into a mouth with teeth. Very sharp teeth too. Very scary SpongeBob roller coaster gif. So apparently King Dedede's tummy doesn't feel sick at all. It's just very, very hungry. I would also be mad if I was hungry too. Just give him a snack, Kirby. He's just a little hungry baby. After Kirby defeats the hungry King Dedede, poor baby just lays there like he's dead. And Kirby is all jolly, and then it goes to the credits. That's a sad ending. They just kill King Dedede like that. He doesn't even stand up or anything. He's just done. I knew there wasn't a cool epic final boss or anything. This game is basically just Kirby's Dream Land 1. That's how bad of a final boss that is. Now, of course, that isn't actually the final ending of Kirby's Dream Land 3. There's, of course, 3 of these things. Of course, there's gonna be an even cooler ending. That was just the bad ending. I know, I fooled you. You definitely didn't know this before. So, as I talked about before, once you get all those Heart Star things, you can get the good ending of the game. Collecting all those painful Heart Star things actually is useful? Now, I really do hate collecting those Heart Star things, but it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't gatekeep the final boss from collecting all those things, or made it easier, made some other collectible in the process that you could do, because, like, it shouldn't be that hard to get the true ending of a game. If I need to collect something to get the true final boss that's that cool of a final boss to do that, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not going to enjoy it, I guess. So I guess they did kind of get what they wanted me to do. So I guess they do win at the end of the day, but I'm still gonna complain about it because I'm a whiny baby. Okay, so what really happens is when you defeat King Dedede, it turns out he was possessed by dark matter. He actually wasn't hungry at all. And I know, what a disappointment. I really wanted him to go get some food. And now we get to level 6, which isn't just a level, but it's a boss. It's a big boss. This is the biggest boss yet of this whole review saga, which I haven't been doing for a while. But guess what? I'm back doing it, because it's me, the protagonist. Hello. So using the power of the friends you made along the way, because this has to be an anime friendship super duper ending, you get the power of the Love Stick. Yes, you heard me right, the Love Stick. My personal favorite item, except the Star Ally Sparkler, because, you know, it's really fun to say Love Stick. I love the Love Stick. Getting the Love Stick and using the power of the Love Stick to have the Love Stick, Kirby shoots up into the sky with the Love Stick. In the power of his Love Stick, he's able to fight the dark matter with the Love Stick. Am I saying the word Love Stick too much? I don't feel like I'm saying the word Love Stick enough. I really love the word Love Stick, which I guess isn't just one word, but it's also 3 words called Love Stick. Anywho, Kirby gets shot up to the sky, and he has some black moving clouds around him, and this is when you face Dark Matter himself. So scary. Consider my pants wet right now. I am terrified. I have to fight a floating eyeball? It can't get any scarier. So Kirby has to use the power of the Love Stick, it's so fun to say, to shoot these little heart things at dark matter with the Love Stick. Sorry, I'll stop. Once you finally get him down though, he explodes. Joyous day! We finally defeated him, but randomly, out of nowhere, super fast. A giant white spooky eye appears. So scary. My pants wet. Part 2. This white floating eyeball, which is called Zero, I'm sure you know, because there's plenty of review videos on this game, but of course mine is the best one. So, you know, I'll tell you all the facts. But Zero here thinks he's super cool, like he's the final boss of this game. Which is super funny because, like, he is the final boss of this game. Actually, he's the final boss of all dark matters. He's the boss of every single one of them. He's literally able to make new ones out of thin air. So we gotta, like, take him down, obviously, because we don't want the boss of dark matter here. Why would you want him here? So obviously, we can't just let him cause any ruckus, because we don't like things that cause ruckuses. Wait a minute, what a horrible word. Ruckus? I don't like it. But of course, with the power of love, hearts, and stars, Kirby just goes right through his health bar like it's a candy bar. And I love candy bars. Once Kirby gets that final hit on him, his eye comes out of the socket and starts bleeding everywhere. Yucky, I don't like. Despite being really gross, it's kind of fun to tell your friends and stuff that this happens in a Kirby game, because they won't believe you. And then they will proceed to tell you that you're a baby because you think it's cool that a kid's game has a little bit of blood in it. And they'll proceed to tell you that their game is way more graphical because it has super bloody, gory stuff and it's super yucky, and that my game's for babies and that they hate my game and that they would much rather play Call of Duty. And Kirby's not for babies. It's for adults too, you know. It's an adult game for super sophisticated adults and smart people, such as myself. It's not SpongeBob Roller Coaster, I swear. This boss is so very scary. My pants, my shirt, and everything is wet. I'm sweating bullets over here. It's so scary. I must fight it. It's very yucky. It's bleeding like crazy. I don't want to fight it, but I guess I will, because that's what Kirby fans will do. We'll fight anything that tries to hurt my beautiful pink ball. That was so cringy. I'm so sorry, but I'm just so scared. Wait a minute. I'm the protagonist. I don't apologize. So once you kill that very, very, very scary, mind you, very scary eyeball, it explodes, because, you know, it's a Kirby boss, and everything likes to explode for some reason. Kirby flies home in the sky, while the darkness is being erased. If only Kirby can get rid of the darkness in my heart. I'm so emo and edgy. Kirby is flying down, seeing the whole world saved. Definitely had no help from any of his friends. Metroid, Rob the Robot, none of them helped Kirby. Kirby did this all on his own. And of course, with the love stick. And then the credits roll of everyone having an awesome time after we saved each other. By each other, I mean I saved them and I had definitely no help from any of them. Just me and the love stick. And then Kirby finally gets to hang out with his besties, such as Pitch. Wait a minute, who the fuck is that? Nobody cares about Pitch. Wait a minute, that one Twitter guy in Twitter. I didn't mean to say that. Don't hurt me. Pitch is my favorite. But yeah, that's Kirby's Dream Land 3. It's a very Kirby's Dream Land 3 type of game. I love the art style, the gameplay is fine, it could be a little slow and I like my Kirby games a little faster like I said before, but the game is fun, and that's the only thing that matters. I don't like collecting the collectibles, that's something that I cannot excuse, I'm sorry, you should not add that into a video game ever again, and I'm glad they never tried doing that again. But it's okay, and it's very cute, it's very fun, I love the love stick, I love the animals, I love everything about it besides the collecting stuff. If the collecting stuff wasn't in the game, this game would be a 9 out of 10, but right now, it's a 7 out of 10. Wait a minute, I just remember that shark boss. Never mind, this game's a 5 out of 10, I hate that shark boss. Should you play it? Yes, have you watched this whole video because you wanted to know to play it? It's like free and everything. Emulate it. Nintendo can hear this. Emulate the game. I don't care. Sue me, Nintendo. Actually, no, please, I didn't mean it. But yeah, I can totally see why Kirby fans love this game and adore it to death. Unlike Kirby Superstar. How do you end these videos again? I can totally end these videos. Watch me end this video. Bye Novies, it's me, the protagonist, Galaxia. Once again, it's me, the protagonist, Galaxia. Bye Novies.